The Senate has just voted and passed a very important bill. Let's get into it and discuss all the details, as today is also a very important day, as it's the end of the month, the end of the quarter, and the end of the fiscal year for the federal government. Yeah, as you can see, it's a very busy day, right? Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and I'm back each and every day in videos just like this one, bringing you all the latest updates hot off the wire as they are being released. So thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe down below and let's get into it right away. All right, really quickly, I just need to throw out a reminder so that everybody is staying safe during this time. This is happening across this channel as well as thousands upon thousands of other channels, but there are people out there who continue to steal my channel name right here and my picture from the channel. They create fake accounts and they reach out to you down in the comments section through thousands of comments literally every single day, asking you to call them, chat them, message them, or text them, and they give you some weird phone number. Let me tell you this much, it is not me, okay? Please do not respond to these people in any way, shape, or form, okay? If I ever respond, which I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can, there will always be a check mark behind my name, and I'll never give you a phone number, okay? I want to help out in any way that I can, but I will never give you some weird phone number like they do. So please, do not respond to those people. It is a scam. So anyway, I just want to make sure that everybody's staying safe right now. Unfortunately, I continue to see people reaching out to me saying, hey, I contacted you. It was not me, okay? Please do not respond. Anyway, let's get into it. I just want to make sure you're staying safe. We do everything we can to delete those people, block them as soon as they come up, but unfortunately, they continue to make new accounts as soon as we block them, and they come right back. So we're doing everything we can. Please remain patient with us. We're doing what we can, okay? All right, let's get into this and talk about it. So yes, as I said in yesterday's video, today was going to be a very busy day going on in the House of Representatives as well as the Senate, as we have a variety of different votes that are going down. In fact, the Senate just voted on the bill that the House of Representatives passed through yesterday. They sent it over to the Senate, and they just passed it. So they're finally getting something off of their plate. Seriously, Congress has so much going on right now, and they're down to literally just hours of getting everything done. It's like, man, if they can just get one thing done finally, it would be probably a huge relief for them. So yeah, anyway, the Senate has just passed this very important bill, and that is the continuing resolution. What does this mean and why do we care about it? Because it doesn't sound like a stimulus package. You're right, it is not a stimulus package, but this is what would keep the government funded through early December, because technically, as I said at the beginning of the video, today is the end of the fiscal year. Therefore, tomorrow is the new fiscal year, as in if we don't have a new federal budget figured out by tomorrow morning, like midnight, you know what I mean? The government would go into a shutdown. Well, they just passed a continuing resolution. In other words, they're going to continue to keep the government funded at the current rate that they are right now through early December. In other words, kicking the can down the road for a couple months. Either way, at least we're going to avert a government shutdown literally in a matter of about, what is that even, 10 hours, 12 hours? Not even 12 hours, 10 hours, something like that? Yeah, so we're getting really close. Of course, like they always do, they waited until the very last minute to do their homework, and they just in time. So I don't know. I guess when I was in school, I guess I pulled the same thing a lot. It's called procrastination, right? One of my favorite traits. Yeah, anyway, it's not a good thing, but either way, I was a master at procrastination. So yeah, anyway, they always do this right there in Congress as well. They wait until the very last minute, and then they scramble to figure out how they're going to get things done. So this is actually really good, especially for those people who receive benefits like Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB, simply because, like we've talked about in previous videos, if the government happened to go into a shutdown, your benefits could have possibly been delayed. Now, of course, with the government shutdown no longer a potential threat anymore at this time for at least a couple months, we probably don't need to worry about that all that much right now anyway. However, we still do have on the horizon this whole debt ceiling and the whole debt limit issue, right? We've talked about that before. That's coming down in a matter of just a couple weeks, and that could have its own set of challenges as a result as well. But either way, we'll cross that bridge when we get there a little bit closer. We have a lot going on between now and then, but either way, this is one more thing that Congress can get off their plate right now. They don't have to worry about the government shutting down, as of right now anyway, because they got this, and assuming it'll go to the president and he'll actually sign it. Now, there's no chance that he wouldn't sign it. Of course, he's gonna sign it, but of course, nothing is written in stone until he signs it, and then I guess we can, have a sigh of relief and say, okay, it's a done deal. They finally got it done, and we're good to go for at least a couple more months now. So earlier today, also, Nancy Pelosi was out in a press conference, basically talking about everything going on today, and now shifting over to the House of Representatives, they still have plans to fully pass the infrastructure package today. Is it going to pass? Well, that's anybody's guess at this point, seriously, right? So literally, as I'm recording this video right now, they could be voting on this thing. But, of course, we'll have to see those updates as they come out. But either way, I mean, maybe it's throwing down right now as I'm recording this video. Not really sure, but of course, as soon as I get done, I'll check all my notifications and see what I have for you. And of course, I'll bring that information back to you. But basically, as Nancy Pelosi was wrapping up her news conference today, she basically just said, we need to think positively. Well, yeah, I agree. Thinking positively is a good thing to do, but in this case, when we have basically polar opposites between the moderates and the progressives, thinking positively, sorry Nancy, that's not going to really help us out right now when they've basically told us they're going to vote it down. So, of course, maybe there is a miracle that happens and it actually does pass through. We'll have to see about that, but at this point, based on everything, how everything looks right now, it doesn't really look that way. But either way, if they get that done, that would be two things that they could nail off of their plate today alone, right? But then again, we also know that this massive $3.5 trillion reconciliation bill is still hanging out there. And as of earlier today as well, we had some breaking information that came out, and Joe Manchin basically signed on to a $1.5 trillion maximum spending bill with the reconciliation. Well, that's $2 trillion less than the progressives and Bernie Sanders are basically counting on. So yeah, right? Big time. They're really far apart, right? So anyway, some major drama throwing down right now, but at least they're getting something done. And don't worry, I will continue watching all of this to see what is possibly enclosed within any of these packages, to see what's out there for any of us who are living on a small or fixed income like Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB, or just straight up low income or no income. Don't worry, I'm looking out for all of you as well, right? As well as anybody who maybe falls into the categories of disabled or seniors or anybody like that. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Yeah, I do everything I possibly can to make sure I'm looking out for all of these groups. So again, I know, a busy day, but I wanted to bring it back as that is my commitment to you, bringing you all the latest information as it is being released. This is the latest, hot off the wire right now. So hope this helps you out. I'll continue to keep you posted. Any new information that comes out, of course, I'll be right here for you giving those updates. So again, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your day. Subscribe down below. And again, please watch out for those people down in the comments section. Again, I appreciate your patience and your cooperation. We're doing everything we possibly can to get rid of them as quickly as possible. But again, they keep coming back. Seriously, they keep coming back super fast. We delete them, we block them, and then there's right back there again. They create new accounts. So again, super frustrating, but please stay safe out there. We're here for you in any way we can. Leave your comments or questions below, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Subscribe, share the videos, and go back and check out some other 1,600 videos right here on the channel. I appreciate it. I'll catch you later.